Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, hope that all of you are well. Today, I'll discuss about chapter 5, lesson 5.3. It's about fractions in the form of common denominator. Here, given some steps to solve two or more fractions in the form of common denominator. Please go through the step. Yes, Tasin, have you any question?
Miss, এটা কোন exercise? Hello.
Page number 78. Page number 78, chapter 5. Okay, back to the class. Step 1, the LCM of the denominators has to be determined. The LCM has to be divided by the denominator of the fractions. The numerator and the denominator of the respective fractions has to be multiplied by the obtained quotient. Here, given three fractions, we have to convert them into the fractions with common denominator. Here, these three fractions denominator is y, b, and n. Now see the first step, the LCM of the denominators has to be determined. Here, the denominator of these three fractions is y, b, and n. And the LCM of these three fractions is y, b, n. Step 2 says the LCM has to be divided by the denominator of the fractions. Now, this LCM divided by this denominator from fraction 1, we get ybn by y is equal to bn. Step 3 says the numerator and the denominator of the respective fraction has to be multiplied by the obtained quotient. Here, the quotient is bn. Now, this numerator and denominator of this fraction multiplied by this quotient, we get x into bn by y into bn. Here we see x by y is equal to x into bn by y into bn is equal to x bn by y bn. Next fraction, a by b. Here b is the denominator. We get the LCM of these three denominators is ybn. Now, step 2 says the LCM has to divide by the denominator of the fractions. Now, this LCM divided by this denominator, we get ybn by b is equal to yn, is the quotient. Now, this numerator and denominator multiplied by this quotient yn, we get a into yn by b into yn. Here, a by b is equal to a into yn by b into y is equal to a yn by b yn. And our last one is m by n. Here, n is the denominator of this fraction. Now, this LCM divided by this denominator, we can get ybn by n is equal to yb. Now, both of numerator and denominator multiplied by this quotient, we get m by n is equal to m into yb by n into yb is equal to myb by ybn. Here we see that the denominator of these three fractions are same. So we can say that xyb by ybn, ayn by ybn, and myb by ybn are respectively the fractions with common denominator of the fractions x by a by b, and m by n. Now we solve some problems. Example 2. Here example 2 says that express the fractions x by x cube y minus xy cube. Fraction 2, x sorry, a by xy into a square minus b square. And number 3, m by mqn minus mnq with a common denominator. Everybody please on your video and mute your microphone. Now go through the solution. Here fractions are this. Now the denominator of the first fraction is equal to x cube y minus x y cube. Here we see that xy is common. If xy is common, then this expression will be xy into x square minus y square. The denominator of the second fraction is xy into a square minus b square. And the denominator of the third fraction is mqn minus mnq. Here mn is common, so this expression will be mn into m square minus n square. Now from the step 2, the LCM of the denominators is equal to xy into x square minus y square. Here xy is common. Then a square minus b square and mn into m square minus n square. So the least common multiple of the denominators is equal to xy into x square minus y square into a square minus b square into m square minus n square into mn. Now we apply step 3. Here x by x cube minus y, x cube y minus xy cube is the first fraction. So x by xy into x square minus y square. Now this LCM is divided by this denominator. We can get the quotient is equal to a square minus b square into m square minus n square into m. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient. We can get x into a square minus b square into m square minus n square into mn by xy into x square minus y square into a square minus b square into m square minus n square into mn. Again, go through the fraction number 2, a by xy into a square minus b square. Now, again we divided this LCM by this denominator. We can get the quotient x square minus y square into m square minus n square into mn. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient x square minus y square into m square minus n square into mn. We get a into x square minus y square into m square minus n square into mn by xy into x square minus y square into a square minus b square into m square minus n square into mn. Our last one is m by mqn minus mnq. Here mqn minus mnq is the denominator of this fraction. Now divided this LCM by this denominator, we get the quotient xy into x square minus y square, a square minus b square into m square minus n square. Here mn is omitted. So we get m by mq minus mqn minus mnq is equal to xy into x square minus y square into a square minus b square by xy into x square minus y square into a square minus b square into m square minus n square into mn. Here we see that all denominator are equal of these three fractions. So required fractions are these. Now we see some problems from exercise 5.1. Problem number 2. Express the following fractions in the form of a common denominator. Here given three. Everybody please on your video. Here given three fractions. These fractions are x plus y by x minus y whole square, x minus y by x cube plus y cube, and last one is y minus z by x cube minus x square minus y square. Here the denominator of first fraction is equal to x minus y whole square. X minus y whole square is equal to x minus y into x minus y. The denominator of the second fraction is equal to x cube plus y cube. X cube plus y cube is equal to x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. Is the formula of x cube plus y cube. Again, last one is y minus z by, last one is the denominator of the last one part, x square minus 1 is y square. And x square minus y square is equal to x minus y into x plus y. This is the formula of x square minus y square. Now see the least common multiple of the denominators. Here first fraction, here first denominators x minus y into x minus y, second x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square, and third one is x minus y into x plus y. So the LCM of the denominators is equal to x minus y into x minus y, x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. Is about x minus y whole square into x cube plus y square. This is the formula of x minus y whole square, and this is the formula of x cube plus y cube. Therefore, Our first fraction is x plus y by x minus y whole square. Now we divide this LCM by x minus y whole square. We can get the quotient x cube plus y cube. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient. We can get x plus y into x cube plus y cube by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y cube. Second function is x minus y by x cube plus y cube. Now divided LCM by this denominator, then we
মিস আলিফকে ঢুকে দেন, মিস আলিফকে ধরেন ক্লাসে।
এখানে তো কেউ নেই, ওয়েটিং এ কেউ নাই।
মিস তো ওই যে মিস টেক্সট করলো যে আমাকে ঢুকতে দিতে বল।
আমার ওয়েটিং এ তো কেউ নাই।
মিস আলিফ আলিফ
এখানে ওয়েটিং এ কেউ নাই বাবা।
মিস ও তো মাত্র বললো যে আচ্ছা মিস আমি বলে দেখছি মিস, আপনি অঙ্ক ম্যাথ করেন মিস।
Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient x minus y whole square. We get x minus y into x minus y into x minus y by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y cube is equal to x minus y whole cube by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y cube. Our last one is y minus z by x square minus y square. Again, we divide LCM by this denominator. We can get the quotient x minus y into x square minus xy plus y square, and multiplied both numerator and denominator by this quotient. We can get y minus z into x minus y into x square minus xy plus y square by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y square. So our required fractions are x plus y into x cube plus y cube by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y cube. Second fraction, x minus y whole cube by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y cube. And third, y minus z into x minus y into x square minus xy plus y square by x minus y whole square into x cube plus y cube. Here we see that all denominators are equal. Our next problem, given three fractions. Their fractions are a by a cube plus b cube, b by a square plus ab plus b square, and c by a cube minus b cube. The denominator of first fraction is equal to a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. This is the formula of a cube plus b cube. The denominator of the second fraction is a square plus ab plus b square. And the denominator of the third fraction is equal to a cube minus b cube. And to know the formula of a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So LCM is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square, a square plus ab plus b square, and a minus b. A square plus ab plus b square is the common. So LCM of the denominators is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square, a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square is about a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube. Therefore, our first fraction is a by a cube plus b cube. Now, we divide this LCM by this denominator, we can get a cube minus b cube is the quotient. Now, multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient, we can get a into a cube minus b cube by a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube. Our second fraction is b by a square plus ab plus b square is equal to now divide this LCM by this denominator, we can get a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square into a minus b. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient, we can get b into a minus b into a cube plus b cube by a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube. And our last one is c by a cube minus b cube. Now divide this LCM by this denominator, we can get a cube plus b cube is the quotient. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient, we can get c into a cube plus b cube by a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube. Here, see that all of the denominators are equal. So, our required fractions are a into a cube minus b cube by a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube, and b into a minus b into a cube plus b cube by a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube, and c into a cube plus b cube by a cube plus b cube into a cube minus b cube. Students, last 6 minutes is your time. If you face any trouble in this lecture, you may ask any question. Have you any question?
This homework
Yes, this is your homework. Everybody please mute yourself. Have you any question, students?
Miss.
No, miss.
Okay, if you have no question, please go to next problem.
মিস SW তে আরেকবার যেতে পারবেন?
মিস এইচডব্লিউ আরেকবার দেখাবেন?
এই যে এইচডব্লিউ দেখতে পাচ্ছ না?
ইয়েস মিস স্যার।
Yes, Ryan Chaudhary. Please go through the problem. Here, fractions are 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6, 1 by x square minus 7x plus 12, and 1 by x square minus 9x plus 20. The denominator of first fraction is x square minus 5x plus 6. Now, this expression will break down into middle factor. X square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equal to, here x is common. So we can write x into x minus 3. Here 2 is common. So minus 2 into x minus 3. Therefore, x minus 3 into x minus 2. The denominator of second fraction is equal to x square minus 7x plus 12. Again, we get x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 by is equal to x into x minus 4. Here x is common, and minus 3 into x minus 2. Here 3 is common. Therefore, x minus 4 into x minus 3. Our last one is x square minus 9x plus 20 is equal to x square minus 5x minus 4x plus 20. Here x is common, and so we write x minus 5, and 4 into x minus 5. Here 4 is common. Now x minus 5 is common from both expressions. So we can write x minus 5 into x minus 4. Therefore, the least common multiple of the denominators is equal to x minus 3, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4, x minus 5. Our first fraction is 1 by x minus 2, x minus 3. Now divide this LCM by this denominator. Here x minus 2 and x minus 3 is omitted. So our quotient is x minus 4 and x minus 5. Now multiply both numerator and denominator by this quotient, we can get x minus 4 into x minus 5 by x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 4 into x minus 5. Second fraction will be x minus 2 into x minus 5 by x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 4 into x minus 5. And the third one is equal to x minus 2 into x minus 3 by x minus 2, x minus 3 into x minus 4 into x minus 5. Same procedure. So therefore, our required fraction is equal to this. So dear students, today